Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome tonight. Asim, thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. I am sure that Disney, Hulu, all of them are panicking at this point in time because the money they have lost, billions of dollars they have lost, just how many days now? Yesterday and today is nothing to write home about. Now, let me tell black people something. You guys do not know how much power you have. I know you know it too. But this is me telling you that you guys have so much power. Your purchasing power is out of this world. And one thing I love is that when you people say this, I am getting this done, you guys get it done. You guys are teaching other people how it's being done. And they are feeling it already. They are actually begging, you know? And another thing I want to compliment you people about is the fact that I don't know how you do it. You put aside race to fight for justice. I hold so much grudges sometimes, and sometimes I feel like I might not be able to do it, but I don't know how you people do it. Putting aside some certain things to fight justice, that thing is a top-notch blessing on a very serious note. You guys are really awesome. And I really do wish that other people will see how you come forth for them and understand that it is better for them to align with the people that are for them and fight for justice instead of doing black people, these people and all that. Let's get into
because apparently they didn't believe that fat meat is greasy. So this is what it is. Disney Plus cancellation page crashes, as it should. Continue to unsubscribe. Continue to cancel all your subscriptions to these places that think that they are going to cancel our free speech. Do it. Cancel those subscriptions. Because as you can see, I canceled mine. I'll have access until October 14th. I barely even sign into my Disney Plus or it's $15 I can have in my pocket. So yeah, cancel it.
Nah.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
I can tell y'all getting y'all ass whooped. Because I canceled my subscription yesterday. And y'all like, activate it today. Yeah. This is how the people can make a stand against what's happening. You can protest with your wallet. That's all these companies care about, which is part of the reason how this whole thing started with Jimmy Kimmel. This is how it works. So nope. And everybody else should do the same thing. But this is hilarious because y'all really tried it. No.
This just gets more interesting as it goes on. So Tatiana Maslany, who stars in the Marvel show on Disney Plus, a current employee of Disney, she just said to cancel and boycott Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN. I'm blown away right now. Then you have Damon Lindelof, who was the creator, producer from Lost, one of the most famous, least of my time, series to come out of ABC. He also said to boycott, cancel Disney Plus, ABC, Hulu, ESPN. This is coming from within. This is coming from at least one current not only employee, but a star, as well as, I don't know if Damon Lindelof is currently employed by this company, but how do you guys feel like just how loud this really is getting? And this goes to my point that I said earlier, just about, I think that it is really going to change media. I really don't think that because people yesterday, friends were saying to me, is anything going to change? Yes, I do think so. I think you're going to see a lot happening in terms of okay, take it. Okay, take the network. We can go on other platforms and streaming and do other things that they can't control. That they can't control what we say. They can't control the stories that we tell. They can't control that. They can't censor us. And I think that that's already where we've really been going. And now they're totally just pushing us into that very, very, very quickly. I'm curious if other people are going to say anything. I mean, it's, psychologically, I can only imagine that it is a challenging thing with your current employer to be speaking out in general, let alone publicly. But second, I mean, the courage and the balls that it takes to do so. But I think also that if all these people did this, then I think this would again just be a very different conversation, and I actually think that they would probably be received very, very well by the public. Like I'm curious for George Stephanopoulos, especially somebody who's towards the end of their career, somebody like that. Why hasn't he said anything? And I have questions in terms of that. But let me know what you think about this. Please continue to follow for more content. Ci vediamo.
Okay, so I'm down for the cause. And y'all said cancel Hulu and Disney Plus. I don't pay for Disney Plus. I do pay for Hulu. I go to cancel, and god dang it, Reasonable Doubt, the first 2 episodes are on. I still canceled, but now I gotta watch these first 2 episodes. I did what I needed to do, but zang. But don't let that stop you for real, because it ain't that serious.
My husband just sent a message to the group text. Everything ABC related is a wrap. ABC, no more Hulu, no more Disney Plus. I know that's gonna hurt the girls. Real sacrifice is ESPN for him. Bless his heart. I knew that was hard to do. I know it was hard to do. He's an athlete. Our daughters are athletes. Our oldest plays for college. He's from New England. He loves the Red Sox, the Celtics. He don't really fuck with like the Patriots anymore. But his dad was from Pittsburgh, so he loves the Steelers. Oh, he's ran track and field, so he watches track all the time. Oh, I feel so sorry for that man, but at the same time, so hot. Oh, I don't know why. It just really got me excited. I really like that. For me, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really have time to be watching TV like that. Like, plus, I'm 92%. If I could walk away from Target and not regret it at all, yeah, I don't care. But the girl, their little Marvel movies and stuff on Disney and like Star Wars. Oh, I feel for him. I really feel for my husband. By the way, go to your library. Just go get DVDs. Every movie you want to watch, I swear, is at your public library. Really consider that. We might need to get back into DVDs. Not tell anybody else what to do, but we as a family are doing, and I feel good about it.
I'm canceling my Hulu right now for the 4th time. I am not kidding. I'm not making this up. I'm trying to cancel it. Last night it wouldn't let me log in at all. It gave me an error message, like a 404. And now it's telling me we couldn't log you in. Please check your email and password and try again. My password and my email has been the same. Let me explain something to y'all. I've been with Hulu since Hulu was free, right? And they had just discovered that this is where streaming was going. This was literally before Netflix. And there was, what year was that? I think it was like 1990. No, not 1990. Was it? No, it wasn't that. It was 2004, 5. Well, anyway, so I used to have a blog called So I'm the Mama on Blogspot. And one of the things that I really wanted to offer my viewers was television shows, access to old school television shows. And I found Hulu. And Hulu was free. And I think I was one of the very first people to ever use Hulu. And I mean, I rode with them. And back in the day, you could take their embed code and you could put it on any website in the HTML. You could put it in the code of the body of the actual website, and it would show. And I would show every week Bewitched. Kid you not. This was my thing, right? And so I stuck with them. And then I remember like a year later, I got an email saying, hey, we're getting ready to start charging. The monthly fee is going to be, I think it was like, I don't know, $5.99 a month or something like that. Let me keep it 100 with y'all. I am a legacy Hulu subscriber. I have been paying $5.99 a month since then. So it's not hard for it to just come off of my card every month. but we getting ready to get rid of it today. Matter of fact, they reached out and was like, oh, this was a while ago, like maybe 3 months ago or so. We're going to go ahead and offer you Disney for extra $1 a month. Oh, okay. $6.99 a month. I can do that. Because again, I was one of the first. That's how long I've been with Hulu, since before they became a part of Disney and all that crap. I was disappointed even when they did that, because I was afraid I was going to, lose the shows that I really liked, which were all old school shows, when I really enjoyed Hulu. And I still, there are some shows that I literally have Hulu because I can turn on something while I'm working and just go. But baby, I can do that with anything. Okay. My point is that even though you may like something, I'm standing on business. Even if that sounds crazy, I'm standing on business with this. And all joking aside, yeah, you can no longer have my money. If you are a part of the establishment that is here to make sure that we do not have the First Amendment rights that are ours, and not only that, he's considered a part of the press. So freedom of the press, you're talking to somebody who's in media. This is what I do 24 hours a day for clients and for my own business. And so when you're telling me that freedom of speech is something that freedom of speech and freedom of the press is something that you do not adhere to yourself, and you're also a part of that, I'm out, big dog. Deuces. So we're going to try this again. I'll be right back. So I officially canceled my Hulu/Disney subscription, and it asked me why I was canceling after it tried to get me to stay for a ridiculously low amount, and I'm already paying a low amount. And I told him it was freedom of speech, freedom of press. You kissed the ring. That was it. That was it. That was all. All right, folks. Now, what I am going to do is I do have the Libby app, and I also have the Canopy app, which is Kanopy, which is a part of the public library system. And I'm going to also go ahead and subscribe to PBS as well. It is the same amount that I was paying minus $1. And there you go. There you go. There you go. There's plenty of things that I don't watch because I'm always so super busy. So it's actually going to save me some money too, even if it is $6.99 a month. All right. So there you go. Just remember, there are other options out there. It's going to save you money as well. And just go on about life. Moving on. All right, you guys. We'll see you around.
Hey, so everybody talking about the Hulu Disney bundle cancellation because of Jimmy Kimmel, and people are saying Disney's not letting me log in to cancel the subscription. Well, I have Disney on my phone, the actual app. If you have the Disney app on your phone, go in through that way. And if you're already logged into it, go into your settings and it will say subscription. Click on the subscription and go down to the bottom and it'll say cancel the subscription. Of course, it's going to ask you why. And then, of course, you just pick whatever reason or whatever you want to do and then go ahead and cancel it. You don't have to go into Google and go into Disney.com, the actual Disney platform, to cancel your subscription. If you have the app on your phone, or if you have the app anywhere, an iPad or whatever, just go into the app and cancel your subscription from there. You don't have to log in, especially if Disney is trying to keep people from logging in. If you're already logged in, simple. I just went there. It was literally like 3-4 clicks, done, canceled. It's already paid for the month, so of course I'm gonna have it till the end of the month, and then it's going to run out, and that's that. So just wanted to give everybody an easier way to be able to cancel your subscription if you want to. So anyways, hope that helps.
Has anyone else tried to cancel their Hulu and Disney Plus subscription? I have gone on our app, I've gone on the web browser through our phone, I have gone on my computer through that web browser. I cannot cancel it. I have tried multiple times, every different way, and it's not letting me cancel. Anyone else having that problem? So I've tried to cancel my subscription 3 times now. I have Hulu and Disney Plus. It just thinks about it. brings me back, and I still have my subscription.
Everybody is canceling their Disney and Hulu Plus subscriptions in the hopes that they will feel canceled after canceling Jimmy Kimmel. But there's a catch. So this person here, you can see they're paying with ads $10.99 a month. And when she goes to cancel her subscription, it's going to offer the same package for only $2.99 a month. Not saying you should keep your subscription, but what I am saying is that this is severely affecting Hulu and Disney Plus. Now, will this be enough to bring down a company like Disney? Definitely not. You would have to stop going to Disneyland, stop watching their movies in theaters or paying for them in any regard. Hulu isn't as big of a deal because they're going to be absorbed by Disney anyways. But not only are people canceling their Hulu and Disney subscription, they're protesting right outside Disney Studios in Burbank. This is all over free speech. If you take Jimmy Kimmel as a person out of it, the reason people are really mad is because their freedom of speech is getting taken away. This is all due to the censorship of shows like South Park, Jimmy Kimmel, and many more to come. But let me know in the comments if you plan on canceling your Hulu and Disney Plus subscription.
Hashtag I stand with Jimmy Kimmel is out here tearing Disney Plus ass out the frame, child, because that cancellation page is crashing. That thing is like crash and burn. Baby, these people are trying to get up out them little contracts as fast as they can. They're like, cancel this little subscription. And I will tell you that if the site keeps canceling or glitching for you, call your credit card company. Call your credit card company. Stop playing with these people. Stop, like, all right, well, I'm going to just see if they're going to get it back up. Because that right now, they're trying to mitigate the damage. You have to hit them where it hurts. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus is going strong. Hashtag cancel Hulu is going strong. You even got people on shows on these networks that are like, fucking cancel that shit. Because absolutely not. They're like, if y'all don't stand for something now, it's going to be one of us later on. And here's the thing. When the execs are saying that before the final decision came down and they were like, we can't figure out what he said. Because again, I was asking, is the inappropriate comment in the room? Where was it? If you know Kimmel's comedy like you know it, you would know that, he said some crazy stuff over the years. And again, it's real educational humor. Was it in the room? He was talking more about Wispy Wiglet than he was Flathead over there. Child, I can't. Every day, people are tired. Like, this man is like Silver Cap Kid energy. He is touching shit, everything but the hem of the garment, Lord. Hem of the garment. And then you have affiliate owner Sinclair saying that they will be airing a Charlie Kirk tribute in Kimmel's time slot. Now, here's the thing. If you really cared about that man, late at night is real wild and crazy work. This was just to be petty. This was just to, again, y'all act like y'all so damn, big strapping, gung-ho American patriots, and y'all upset about some damn words. Child, please. Now, here's the thing. Viewers are absolutely demanding that Jimmy Kimmel get that apology. Or they will continue to boycott Disney and ABC services right alongside Target. And if y'all don't think that people can hold out, listen, in this economy with US dollars, okay, girl, you ain't said nothing about a word. Y'all better go on over there to Tubi. I think somebody else might be running a little special. Was it Pluto TV? Something. Go find you one of them little cheap ones. You can always subscribe to PBS. I think they like $5 or $6 a month too. Go ahead, because some of y'all need to be up here and get your reading levels up. I swear, for God, help Jesus, help us. The literary crisis in this country. But some other things technical, if you are still struggling with your cancellation, make sure you clear your cache and cookies. Might want to switch browsers. And like I said, at the end of the day, call your credit card company. Now, also, when you're doing your cancellation, please make sure that you do the survey and tell them exactly why. So when they start, compiling all their data, they understand what the fuck we were doing because we were standing on business. And they're going to understand that, again, you all can try to make examples and think that this shit, is what it is. This is not back in the day. This is not where, you can really crush and defeat people. Baby, you got these damn young nobles and these Gen Zers that don't give a fuck. Y'all, this ain't the generation for y'all to be fucking around with. Now, them boomers, y'all might have pulled this off and they might be like, well, us older millennials tired as fuck. We just, look, wrap this shit up. Go ahead and put that man back on the air and everybody go somewhere and sit down some damn way because we tired and we about to belt the ass. That's what's about to go down. Y'all already know how we do. But y'all keep on. These little Gen Zers gonna tell y'all a little something. They not playing with y'all. They gonna turn y'all asses every which way but loose, okay? Because them pockets about to get towed up. But America's not a real place. And if y'all keep fucking around with people's money and their little piece of happiness.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.
Baby, they thought this was a joke, but clearly it ain't. It ain't a joke. ABC, Walt Disney, you got here and you bent the knee, you capitulated. You got rid of Jimmy Kimmel because of outside demands from Next, Lex, Stick, whatever the hell the company is that own them 28 little networks, thinking that was enough pressure. Like, oh my God, we gotta do what they say. We gotta kowtow to the FCC. We gotta kowtow to the president. We gotta do what they say. And now look at you. And nobody really. Let me tell you something. We were hanging on by a thread. There isn't shit on the Disney Plus that we really run behind. There ain't shit on the Hulu that we just got to see. Because I'm gonna tell you right here, I can get my documentary information, true crime stories from the TikTok. I can get them TikTok. I don't need you. And neither does the rest of America. So I'm here, little surprise. We ain't going to Disneyland, Disney World up on that cruise. We're not gonna take the Disney vacation. That's gonna hurt you too, boo. They can have it. They can have all of it. They can say something. Not only do we sit in solidarity, but so does our children. Our children understand what's at risk. So they are okay with letting go of Mickey Mouse and his house and Daisy and Donna and whatever they do. Duck it, bitch, duck it. We gonna be all right. So will Jimmy Kimmel, but you, you won't be.
So I just canceled my Disney Plus subscription and I want to walk you through what happened because they've made it more difficult to cancel. There's no cancellation button on the immediate page anymore. Now you have to log in and then choose a specific profile and then go into the settings and then hit cancel. And then this happens. First they ask you, are you sure you want to cancel? Here's a subsidized rate, or alternatively, here's a way for you to pause the subscription for a couple of months. When you say you still want to cancel, then they give you another retention page and they remind you of all the shows and movies that you'll be missing out on if you cancel your Disney Plus account. And then when you say, no, I still want to cancel, then it takes you to yet a third retention page, still asking you to reconsider, and that if you really want to cancel, to give the reason why you want to cancel. And that's where I told them very quickly and briefly that I don't want my hard-earned money to go to fascists who are anti-free speech. And then finally, when they let you cancel, they remind you that you still have the subscription for several more weeks, and they want you to reactivate the account. Early reports are that Disney stock has already plunged 7% in light of firing Jimmy Kimmel. Guys, at the end of the day, canceling Disney Plus is not going to stop fascism by itself, but it sends a message to these billion-dollar corporations that we are paying attention and that we will not tolerate this kind of fascism. And finally, I will say, if you have the capacity to transfer those funds to independent journalists, to activists, to people actually speaking truth to power, subscribe to them. Let's create a future by investing in people actually committed to justice and human rights, not those corporations capitulating to fascism.
Reporting live from the United States of Embarrassment, I have your breaking good news. Now, over the course of the past, 2 days, over 1 million people have canceled their Hulu Plus, Disney, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, minus, whatever the fuck they're called, subscriptions. What does this mean? It means that you're on the right side. So if you're ever questioning or wondering, hey, like, maybe, am I the problem? No, you're not the problem. The problem is the other side, the cult, who simply regurgitate information that they've been fed and have no substantial backing to the feelings and the way that they think, because this is also hurting them. But they don't know, or they don't care. They don't realize that it doesn't matter, because when you're in a cult, I believe you're supposed to just like it doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. It's for the cause. And that's what these people are thinking. So what I want you to do is when there are days and when there are times where you're like, when will it end? See, there will be an end. This is only temporary. And yes, all of this will have to be undone. The next person in charge has a very, very big job ahead of them. But just knowing that this is temporary. Now, how temporary, we don't know. Hey, big sandals, like, hey, that's how I feel. However, just remember that we are on the same page, and it also is bringing our side together, but they're crumbling. And as always, I will be available to provide you with breaking good news to outweigh the bad. Bye, guys.
Okay, so now we understand the collective importance of boycotting a company and canceling our Disney subscriptions when it's a straight white man who gets silenced. Right. It will never cease to amaze me the level of mediocrity that comes out of the white liberal mindset or even just the white democratic mindset, in that you guys keep wondering why society can't progress, yet you wait to the last possible moment when something directly impacts you before you do the bare minimum. Because I'm going to hold your delicate little hands and telling you that if you think the worst thing the parent company of Walt Disney and ABC did in the last couple of years was cancel the Jimmy Kimmel Show, wait till you find out how they feel about bombing innocent civilians and slaughtering children. Like, I mean, my God, to clock in at September 2025 and your form of activism is to cancel your Disney subscription, like, at this rate, Diva, you might as well just keep it. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, go take a look through history and tell me at what stage authoritarian dictators start going after media and affluent straight white men. Spoiler alert, it's not the beginning stages. In the words of Jerry Greenfield, who as of just the other day did more than just cancel a Disney subscription for being silenced, he actually left Ben & Jerry's because the parent company was silencing their views on human rights and any outspokenness. It's easy to stand up and speak out when there's nothing at stake. The real test of values is when times are challenging and you have something to lose. Y'all need to take note of that.
A lot of people have come out and mentioned that they're canceling their Disney Plus and Hulu subscriptions, and I thought that we canceled Disney like forever ago. Disney and Hulu have been connected well before the boycotts, and I'm not going to lie to you, the minute that I needed to renew my Hulu membership and I realized that they were connected, I literally said, yeet, I'm taking my money elsewhere. And what's even funnier about this situation is not even the fact that they're offering the $3 for 6 months, it's the fact that they know that if you take that $3 a month for the next 6 months and say whatever, you know, I'll just cancel after, you literally won't, because at that point you'll be over the Jimmy Kimmel situation. You'll be like, oh, you know what, forget about it, it's cool. Honestly, it reminds me of when a problematic creator comes on here for the millionth time and says something else, and then y'all are like, oh, I'm done supporting them. But it's like, Savannah, he's been a racist.
So I'm not like the biggest believer, or I wasn't the biggest believer in boycotts. I think like a few years ago when people were screaming about boycotting like Chick-fil-A and stuff like that, like I always got annoyed by it because it was like, it felt like it was giving free advertising to what you were trying to boycott. It was like, okay, boycott Chick-fil-A. Well, what's the alternative? Nobody would say like, you know, go here instead. They would just be like, don't go there. And I got kind of tired of that because it just felt like really dumb. It felt like really dumb free marketing for the thing you were trying to boycott. But my opinion on this has changed in recent years because of like I've seen how effective like the Target boycott was, and how like people are just collectively agreeing to stop shopping or subscribing to something. It's not even like for example the recent stuff with Hulu and ABC and Jimmy Kimmel and all that. Like I was never like the biggest Jimmy Kimmel fan. Like it's just not for me. Like I was never a hater, but just his stuff wasn't really for me. That being said, when he got let go for some comments he made, which I reviewed those comments, and I'm like, that was boycotting. Like it shouldn't be happening anyway, but like when I saw what he actually got in trouble for, I was just like, that was it. Okay. And that was when I was like, you know what, like, I don't really watch a lot of Hulu and Disney Plus anyway. Like, sure, sometimes, like if there's an event, I might check it out. Like, I like my X-Men 97s. I'm a fan of that. Percy Jackson was cool last year. But I thought about it and I'm just like, I don't really like what they're doing. I'm good. And I'm not going to tell the people what to do. I'm not going to say, hey, you should boycott too. But it turns out a bunch of my friends were already on it. Friends, my partner, everybody was just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's cut it. And I know that, like, Disney owns a lot of stuff that we like. They own or control a lot of stuff we like. So it's very easy to just be like, well, can I do without this? The truth is that you can. But even if for some reason, like, you have a hard time distancing yourself from the Disney empire for whatever reason, whether you love Marvel or, like Lilo and Stitch resonates with you for special reasons. Who knows? Like, I get it. What I would recommend, though, is if you can't boycott everything, just try to minimize. It's like one of the things that got the Target boycotts and stuff working really well was that the people that were organizing those campaigns, they stopped going for purity and they just asked people to minimize. Like, hey, minimize what you spend here. If you absolutely have to get something from here, sure, do it. But if you're shopping here all the time, let's try to minimize it. And I found that approach to be way, way better than just like shaming somebody for enjoying a chicken sandwich or whatever. You need to provide an alternative when you're suggesting a boycott, because if you don't, you're going to be doing the work for the enemy for free. Like they're gonna be people who will lock themselves down even harder with the thing you're trying to protest. So the best option is to find a way to ask the people that you want to partake in it to minimize their purchases instead of just a flat out boycott, because a boycott is not sustainable or realistic for everybody. It's just not. But minimizing can be. And streaming services are usually luxuries. We don't need a streamer to live. We just don't. So if we can do without Disney Plus for a few months, or we don't need to go see that new Disney movie or even a Marvel movie week one. I can tell you right now, if Disney doesn't cut the shit, I'm probably going to take some good distance away from the stuff they put out. And that will be heartbreaking. I love the MCU. I love the media empire of Marvel. I'm a fan. Like, are they too big? You could argue that, sure. But like overall, like they've been a big part of my life for the past 15 years or so, especially at least in terms of like movies and stuff. I've been a comic book reader for longer than that, but just talking about the mainstream stuff, like I've been a fan of it for the most part because it got people in the theaters, it got people excited, it got people happy, which I can't really argue that. I love that. I love seeing people happy in a movie theater. I watched Daddy's Home 2 the other day, and it was just a Netflix burn. And the end of that movie has your typical kind of like Adam Sandler style. He didn't direct that movie, or have anything to do with it, but like it's a similar vibe where the community gets together and there's singing and goofiness. But the end of that movie was awesome to me because everybody was having a good time in a movie theater, and that really I love that. So yeah, a boycott would affect movies, and I love movies, but at the same time, I'm not against it, because if companies like Disney and others who own like all of our favorite intellectual properties, and they are doing things that we don't agree with, things that are scary, we have a right to distance ourselves. But there's hope. The good opportunity here is that we now have a chance to prop up other franchises. We have a chance to find new things. We have a chance to read more. We have a chance to watch stuff that isn't under the Disney umbrella. We can discover and prop up the creators that we want to see.
This is all I got from this video, and I am going to say a very big shout out to Black people. Seeing all this playing out, It's nobody's handwork but black people's handwork. I know what I am saying. I have never seen people that know how to boycott more than black people. Black people are the best when it comes to this. When they tell you they aren't playing, on a very serious note, they aren't playing. And when they tell you that they are not giving you their hard-earned money, they are not giving you their hard-earned money. And it's also showing like the subscription platform kind of crashed. You know, that is to tell you how, I don't know how to say this, but this is really so beautiful to see. And really, Africans need to learn from Black Americans on a very serious note. Africans need to learn from Black Americans, from African Americans. You guys got this thing, you got them on a choke mode. Now, let me tell you people something. There is something that I have noticed when it comes to Black people, and I did not observe this today. I have been on this platform for a while, and that is, you know, one thing Black people hate is injustice. For those that notice, what they hate is injustice. They don't care if you are brown. They don't care if there is they don't care if you are brown or white. And they don't also care if you are Black. One thing they do is, if you are not in alignment with what is right, they will cancel you. That's why each time I look at how far you all come to save other people, it's just like this Jimmy, what is happening to him. I mean, a lot has been going on since after the passing of this man. What was his name? Charlie Kirk, right? And you can see how much these people do not care about Black people, right? And how far they've been trying to frustrate almost everything happening, like in everything going on with you. Jimmy is not Black, he is white, right? But black people already saw him that he is different. And something like this shouldn't happen to him because he spoke the truth. What happened? They stepped up. The same thing they also do for other people. Latinos, they do this for Latinos, Asians, and all that. They don't care if there is maybe something existing, but at this point in time, we have to tackle this problem and get it out of the way, and which they always do. They always come through. I have given, it's just like the way Diddy messed up, and Black people said, this is not for us, and they stood on it, and he is not for us. Do him whatever you want to do him. Let justice. All we want is justice. So I am going to say that I applaud your heart. I applaud everything. Like, really, I don't know how you people do it, but it's in kind of magical. Like I keep saying, it takes a very truthful person. I say this all the time. It takes a very truthful person, a disciplined person, a person with a moral grounds to tell you this is right and this is wrong. Even when it is their party that is like, for example, maybe I am a Republican, God forbid, and this man is messing up. It takes someone with high morals to sit down and tell you that this man is messing up. I know I voted, but this is not okay. He's messing up. White people do not, majority of them do not take that accountability. Yeah. So I don't know, but one of the best things that happened to me is getting to know Black people on a very serious note. This is one of the best things that happened to me, getting to know you, getting to understand you, and getting to feel your heart. I know your heart is a bit far away, but I am still able to reach your heart. And I hope I continue to reach your heart till thy kingdom come. I appreciate all your efforts, all you people do for everybody, not just only for your community, because you all come through for other communities. I really do wish that other people come through. Like, I wish that other people are seeing how you come through for them too, and see so much reason to understand that there is need for everyone to be in alignment in order to fight the oppressor. But for me, you guys are the very best. Bye for now.